I was tagged in this post on Twitter. The last words of Jade Benning were, "My drink tasted funny." Pregnant woman's last words revealed after alleged fatal poisoning by boyfriend. Now, I did talk about this story when it first hit in March. Blaise Taylor is charged with 2 counts of first degree unaliving in what police say was premeditated unaliving. And she wanted to show a better picture. She shows a picture down below. She says, "This is a better picture from local news coverage. The judge did not set bond yet. Blaise will be in court for another hearing on May 9th. Homicide is the leading cause of death for pregnant women or those who've just given birth." We're just putting that out there because so many people are wringing their hands over the birth rate. And, we've been talking about 4B and women deciding to leave men alone and not have babies, not get married. And we've also been talking about bears versus man. And this is an unbear. This is an unbear, and he took out his girlfriend and his unborn child. This unbear. A bear didn't do it. This man did. Okay, so the story that hit back in March: former college football player charged with fatally poisoning his girlfriend and her unborn baby. Blaise Taylor, a former college football player for Arkansas State, has been arrested and charged for his alleged involvement in the death of his girlfriend and her unborn fetus. The Metropolitan Nashville Police Department said in a statement that Taylor, 28, had been arrested on Thursday after being indicted in the 2023 deaths of his girlfriend and her child, whom he is alleged to have fathered. A Nashville grand jury indictment charged him with 2 counts of first degree unaliving for the deaths. Per police, Taylor is being held without bond. Taylor is alleged to have poisoned girlfriend Jade Benning without her knowledge while visiting her Lebanon Pike apartment in February 2023. Benning was later rushed to a hospital that night after Taylor contacted authorities to tell them she had appeared to be having an allergic reaction. Her baby died 2 days later, and then she died March 6, 2023. They noted that they were not able to interview her before her death. Police did not release any further details surrounding the alleged poisoning of Benning and her child. Taylor, police said, moved to Utah after the 2 deaths. Fast forward to April. Blaise Taylor case. Jade's best friend, Blaise's mother, and other witnesses speak during a bond hearing. And so this is Jade, and she's happy about being pregnant. She's holding her ice cream and the sonogram pictures. I'm sorry, the ultrasound pictures. And here's Blaise in his orange jumpsuit. Some of this article repeats what happened in the first article, but her friend was saying, "My drink tasted funny. I can't even walk straight. You did this to do something to the baby." All right, it says on Thursday, the defense argued there's not enough evidence to convict Blaise, while the state and homicide detectives Adam Reese countered this was premeditated. "It appeared there had been some cleanup done," said Reese, explaining a cup that was in front of Jade in a photo went missing when he was at the scene. So he was trying to clean up his mess. "It's not a spur of the moment type of thing to put drugs in someone's beverage." Blaise's mother, Evelyn Taylor, took to the stand later to delineate Blaise's past. She said he never got in any trouble and was generally upstanding in society. He has not had any legal problems, no arrests. However, in speaking with her, the state finds Blaise may not have let his family know how serious Jay's condition was when she went to the hospital. When he calls his mother to tell his mother this information, the only information he gives her is that Jay Benning has COVID. All right, the judge didn't set a bond yet. He said the next court date for Blaise will be May 9th, and we certainly will be watching. And once again, like I said, this is another example. This is example 16,477 of why women are choosing the bear over these non-bears. So this is the next example. This man, this non-bear, tried to unalive his wife. He dug a hole, he attacked her, pushed her into the dirt, and tried to cover her up. I don't know why this article or this graphic mentions an Apple Watch, because I'm going to play the video that is connected with this, and it does not mention an Apple Watch and how she got away. But the wife did get away. This man is going to jail, but is another example of a husband, a significant other of someone attacking, but People still expect women to pair up with these folks. People still expect women to have babies with these people when these non-bears are steadily attempting or successfully taking out women. All right, here's the video that is attached to this news story.
A Thurston County judge sentenced Che On to nearly 14 years in prison. On apologized for what prosecutors have described as an attempt to bury his wife alive.
He digged the ground and he threw me in the hole.
She's convinced her husband took her to the woods to leave her to die.
Several times he poured dirt on me.
The woman did not want her face shown as she described for the judge through an interpreter what her husband, Che On, did to her.
He stabbed me several times with his knife on my chest, and then he buried me alive.
They had been estranged in October of 2022 when the wife says her husband kidnapped her from their home in Lacey and took her to a remote part of the county.
I told him to think about our children, and he said, I don't need anything. Today, I'm going to kill you.
I don't remember
A Thurston County judge sentenced
everything I did, but I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for what I did.
On pleaded guilty to attempted murder. He says he snapped while suffering from PTSD after a 30-plus year military career. His defense attorney says On tried drowning and hanging himself after leaving his wife in the hole.
The police.
Mr. On, I'm going to have you stop for a moment.
On's apology was interrupted when his wife, who had been crying, appeared to have trouble breathing, requiring a visit from paramedics. After a brief delay, On said he was sorry for the pain he had caused her and their 2 children.
And I cry many times in jail, more than I cry all my life. I cry not because I was in jail, but because my family fell apart.
Judge Mary Sue Wilson gave On the maximum, just under 14 years, for causing what the judge called immense suffering. She hoped the sentence would provide the wife with some closure.
Everything I did.
You are strong and you are brave.
Nobody can take away my life, my precious life.
Along with that almost 14-year prison sentence, when he is released, Mr. On will no longer be able to own a firearm, and he cannot have any contact with his wife as long as he is alive. In Olympia, Drew Mickelson, King 5 News.
You are
Okay, jump in the comments. Let me know what you think about these 2 stories, and don't forget to like, comment, and share.